Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another edition of the Spurs Chat Podcast. In this edition, I'm joined by a former Spurs star who played 81 Premier League games for the club, scoring 3 times between 2010 and 2014. He also played 3 games in the FA Cup for Tottenham, 3 in the League Cup and 19 in Europe. He also was capped 17 times by Brazil, scoring once. A huge welcome to the beast, the brilliant Sandro. Sandro, how are you?
Hello, guys. I'm good. Happy to be here talking
Sandro, great to have you on.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about your career first of all. I've got a lot of questions for you, by the way. Talking about Spurs, talking about your international career, and of course, what is next for you. You grew up in Brazil. You grew up in a small village in Brazil. When did you realise, Sandro, that you were a good footballer, a decent footballer, and when did you have that dream of becoming a professional footballer?
Well, I grew up, like you said, in a village, in a city, a very dangerous city. And well, I follow my brother. That my brother is 2 years older. And when he starts to go to the pitch to play football, I was always follow him, and I was starting just to watch my brother, and after I started to join football as well with friends of my brother, and yes, I think was about 10 years old, when I was 10 years old, and I started to train it properly, you know, to go to play games, because in Brazil we play in the street, we play everywhere, you know. In Brazil,
Oh, I think we've lost Sandro.
everywhere.
We've got you back.
Oh, sorry,
That's better.
sorry. My wife is calling me. Sorry, guys. My wife, always, huh? Always. Uh,
Sandro,
so I
let's
was
go in.
saying,
Yeah, go on.
yeah, yeah. Say to me.
Yeah, sorry, go on, carry on.
Okay, so I was saying, when I was in Brazil, so I started to play when I was like 10 years old. But like I said, in Brazil, we play everywhere, any anywhere, uh, and but for me to think that I will be a footballer was more like when I was around 15, when I leave my city, when I start to to play in academy, to play a good tournament. I play the Copa São Paulo. That is a very good tournament for young players, and that was when I look to myself and I say, guys, I really I really think that I can reach my dream.
Sandro, of course, you represented Brazil at under 20 level and captained them at the 2009 South American Youth Championship. You then made your debut for the Brazil national team as a sub in a World Cup qualifier against Chile in September 2009.
Yes.
How was that?
Wow.
How can you describe representing your country, Brazil?
Say again, please. Say again.
Well, particularly that
Man.
Dunga was one of your idols growing up, and there he
Yeah,
was,
exactly.
Brazil national coach, calling you up.
Exactly. Yeah, it was one of my best moments in life. Was like you said, I was playing uh, under in the team, the under national team. And when the first team, when Dunga called my name, wow, was a big thing for me. And I remember everyone was calling me, my family, friends, media. Wow, I was everywhere, and I was like a little bit shocked, like, because it's too big. Brazil is too big. It's for you to reach the national team was special. And in that moment it was the old Brazilian, the real team, the real Brazil. Like, I say real Brazil because in those moments, in this moment, we are suffering. We don't have my generation. We didn't win nothing. So that's why I say the real one, because in that generation that wins, I was with top players like Ronaldinho, like Maicon, Julio César. I was with Lúcio. Wow. And Dunga, like you said, he was my idol. So was amazing for me. Was amazing. Was like a dream. Really.
Sandro, of course, I know you're still good friends with Neymar. What is he like on and off the pitch?
Yes. Neymar is a top guy. He's so humble. He got what he got. He's a top player, and he still remember the old friends, because I got him in the 2012 in the Olympics game here in London, and he still talks to everyone. And yes, I wish him can reach again the level, but I think it's difficult. I think it's difficult now for him because with the injuries. So for you to recover from the cruciate, like the same injury that I had. But I wish him lucky, because he deserves, because he's a top guy. No one knows Neymar. No one knows Neymar. In the media, everybody thinks Neymar. It's crazy. It's Neymar. It's a top guy. He do what he do because he like to party sometimes, but he's a class guy. I love Neymar. Neymar, it's for me a top guy.
Do you keep in touch with him and a lot of the other guys that you used to play international football with?
We now we just like pictures, and we speak in Instagram. It's now the modern days. We don't chatting, don't speak. It's just Instagram. Yeah, but it's fine.
Sandro, of course, you signed for Spurs in 2010. When did you realise that Spurs were interested? How did you feel about that?
Well, I was in international. I was already in national team. A lot of people was saying, Sandro, maybe you go to Europe, maybe you go to Barcelona, maybe you go to even Arsenal. They said one day, but I said Arsenal, no.
Of course.
No, but when they called, they said, Sandro, Tottenham are interested with you to sign you. I didn't believe. To be fair, I didn't believe for the first time. But when the someone from Tottenham went to Brazil to see me, in that moment I was like, wow, this can happen. The deal can happen. And I started to dream about Tottenham. That's why I got this relationship with you guys, with the club, because I started to dream to be a Tottenham player. And I play in international 6 months, and I was already a Spurs player, like 4 months, and I was dreaming. I was watching the games from Tottenham. I saw the game that Peter Crouch scored the goal against City, and we qualified for the Champions League. I was like, I was Tottenham already. And I dream about my first goal with Tottenham shirt. So, but yes, when the guy came to Brazil to do the deal, I was, wow. I will be a Tottenham player very soon, and this was the best thing in my life, was to sign for Tottenham, because I really, really love to play for Tottenham. I really love the fans. I really love the family that Tottenham is. And I always said Tottenham is a really, for me, it's my family.
Sandro, a lot of players in European leagues and around the world, of course, you came from Brazil to join Spurs. Everyone seems to want to come to play in the Premier League. What is it from being someone who lives in a different country? What is it about the Premier League that attracts so many people to want to come and play in England?
It's the best league in the world. It's the best league in the world. It's so beautiful. It's different. If you see, I played in Italy. I play in Turkey. I play in Brazil. I play in Portugal.
Yeah.
You cannot compare the Premier League. I was last 2 weeks. I was in Spain watching the La Liga. Uh, Premier League, it's different. You can see the game, the intensity of the game. The game is always open. You see a, a, excited football. Excited football. You score one goal, then another team can score in the another moment. It's always nice to watch. Now as a fan, because I always watch Tottenham in the stadium, watch other games. Now I was watching Liverpool against Arsenal. It's so good to watch. It's so good. You keep you live. You keep you excited. In some other places, it's boring sometimes. It's just one team can play, and the another team stay there and don't do nothing. And here, no. Here, any team can give you something. And I think that's why the league is so beautiful, and the atmosphere in the stadium as well. So
Yeah.
I'm fan of the Premier League. I always was my dream to come to play in the Premier League. Because my style of playing is to play in the Premier League. When I leave Premier League, when I went to Turkey, went to Portugal, always foul, always foul. They always give me silly fouls. I take the ball, I use my body, it's foul. And here, no, here you can use. Here's football. It's for men. Premier League is for men.
Sandro, of course, when you joined Spurs, Daniel Levy came over to Brazil to talk to you a couple of times. He allowed you to stay at International to complete the season and to win the trophy with your club. How was that? How was that? How was that dealing with Daniel Levy and getting that deal done?
Yeah, I was shy when I met
can't believe
him
that.
for the first time. He came. He asked me to meet him in the hotel, in one hotel in Porto Alegre, and I went there, and he said, "Sandro, the deal is done. You're gonna be here, but you are my player, and you are Tottenham. And when you finish what are you doing, you just come to us. You have a big family waiting for you." And well, that's what we he said, and after everything happened, and I was happy.
Sandro, I've got this picture now of you holding up the Tottenham Hotspur shirt at the training ground. How does that make you feel?
Oh man, long time ago. Now I don't have hair anymore. So
Well,
yeah, I remember now I can go back in this moment. I remember the old training ground was beautiful as well. So very small, but with history. Yes, and the first week join the training was very hard for me. Very hard for me because the training was very intense, and the player was top players like Modric, Defoe, Huddleston. Wow, in the middle, Bale, Aaron Leno. Wow, I looked to myself and I said, Sandro, you must improve to play here. You must improve because
Can you give me an example of how different the training was from you training at your team in Brazil to then training at Tottenham? Was it a lot more intense?
Yes, and fast. The problem for me was because it was very fast. I don't have time to think. Gone, gone. I say, guys, give me a few seconds more, guys, because and I need to real focus on my training, real because it was very difficult, guys. Even in the games, I suffered 6 months. Was difficult for me. I suffered in this period to adapt, but when I adapt, I was ready to play.
Sandro, of course, when you moved to London, it must be very difficult from a player moving overseas to another country. You didn't even speak the language, did you, at that time? So how difficult was that for you?
Nothing. It was wow. I didn't speak with nobody in the training. I was always with Gomez. In for like 3-4 months, I didn't speak nothing with nobody. I was just laughing, just laughing because the guys is like Peter Crouch. They do funny stuff in the training, and I just laugh. And and the guys was always nice to me. Was always kind, always want to help me. And Tottenham also gave me one coach to improve, to teach me how to learn the language, the language. And after 6 months, I start to understand. I start to understand, and after I was speaking a little bit, and but when I started to understand, was good for me because I started to listen the because every 2 days, 3 days we do a meeting. Harry Redknapp always do a meeting showing the videos, and was like 45 minutes, always 45 minutes, and in my mind, bang, 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 and step by step I start to understand, and to understand Harry Redknapp is very, very difficult.
Well, Sandro, I'm gonna quote you here. You said once, I nodded at Harry Redknapp, but didn't understand a word he said. We lost 4-0.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. I remember that, man. That was wow. Harry Redknapp was very angry with me that day because he wants to change my position on that game. He wants me to play more forward, and Lucas Modric play like number 6, and he wants me to play with Van der Vaart, in left side, me in the right side, and in the middle, Modric. And I didn't understand. I was just saying yes, 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 Gaffa, yes, 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 no problem, no problem, yes, yes, and I didn't understand nothing. I didn't understand nothing, and I was in the pitch. It was against Fulham. I was there in the pitch, and Lucas Modric said, "Sandro, this is my place," and I said, "Modric, go away, go away." I didn't, I didn't say it, but I was saying, "No, no, here, Sandro, here. No, 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 go, 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 go away." And after Van der Vaart, he speaks Spanish, and I understand more. And he said, "Sandro, today you're gonna play here. You're gonna play here. Modric will play in your position, and you're gonna play in my side." And I said, "Oh my God, okay." And we lost 4-0. And after Harry, Harry was mad. In the in another day, we did a meeting, and Harry Redknapp was like mad, very mad. Like, how came we lost 4-0 against Fulham? Come on, boys, we are better than this. Come on. And Van der Vaart said, "Gaffa, how you put the team, and someone in the team doesn't know how where to play." He said, "Who?" And he said, "Sandro." Sandro was like there, like he didn't know where to play. Oh man, Harry Redknapp was saying, "Sandro, Sandro." I always said to him, always said, and he always saying yes, 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 but he didn't understand nothing, and he was mad, man. And I was like, "Oh God, for sorry."
Sandro,
Yeah.
you mentioned Modric there. What was it like playing alongside him? Because he's gone on to win so many trophies, particularly Champions Leagues with Real Madrid. What was it like playing alongside him?
Yeah, we knew that because Modric is another level. Modric was in another level. He was always so focused on what what he will do. He always ready before the ball comes. He was everywhere. He's so intelligent. He reads the game very well, and for me, it was very easy to play with him because uh, he make me improve. He make me develop because to play with those guys, you need to put yourself there as well. And he always push me. Said, "Sandro, come on, when I miss one pass, he always says, Sandro, come on, better, come on, again. He was always say nice thing to me and help me to improve. And I'm very pleased because Modric, it's a top guy and class player, one of the best midfielders in the history.
Yeah. Sandro, I know Gomez is a very good friend of yours. You used to actually watch him as a kid growing up in Brazil.
Yes.
And then it's just ironic
Yes.
how you ended up playing in the same team at Tottenham.
Unbelievable. I was the boy man, the boy. The ball. I was the ball guy, the ball boy. Boy. I was behind his goal, and I support his team in Brazil, the team Cruzeiro, and I was looking Gomes, give me balls to Gomes. Come on. And after, like 10 years after, I was with him at Tottenham. For me, it was very special because I knew Gomes from before as a fan. I was fan of Gomes, and now I turn his best friend, and we played 4 years together. And yes, it's a dream, man. Tottenham for me is make my life special.
Sandro,
I met my wife as well because it's
at Tottenham.
because yes.
Wow.
Yes, I was living in London, and I met she on the shopping. She fell in love with me, beautiful face.
We've all fallen in love with you.
But just because yes.
That's a great story. You mentioned Harry Redknapp there. What was it like playing under Harry Redknapp? Was he a manager that when he was unhappy, he would really shout and go at players at half time?
Straight away. Sandro! Oh my God. I still remember he shout a lot in the halftime. Wow. If we didn't play good, we was having a bad game, straight away he do changes straight away. He didn't wait, he was clever to change, to move the subs, one day, because in Brazil it's the coach don't change in the halftime, it's the coach wait more to see the game. And when I arrived here and I saw Harry Redknapp change the players on halftime, and I said, wow man, this is wow. And that shows you that you have to be ready for the game. You have to play well, otherwise he's gonna take you off. And he did that few times, and I was like, wow. Yes.
Sandro, although he shouted at you, I take it you had a good relationship with him.
Yeah. In the beginning, he was because I need someone to shout on me because I need to improve. I need to be there, and he was like shouting on me for me to improve, and he was saying, Sandro, if you don't improve, you not will play. And like I said to you, and I want to improve as well. So I was every day, like after the training, I was, what can I do for me to be better? And day by day, training, and I reached the level. And when I reached the level, I was like top of top one of the best in my position. And but because everyone give me time, and yes, but after the injuries, and I lost my time because of too many injuries, and well, but I was happy. I was happy when I I reached the top form on Tottenham. I I still can. I couldn't still play more in this level for many years, but it's like this. That's why I want to be a coach now, to try to give the players my experience with the injuries as well. And yes, and this is my next step now, to be a coach. And I want to be in the game because I really love football, and I think I have I have things to give to football, and to try to help young kids, even the old ones. And I think I have I have some things to give.
Sandro, is the dream then to manage Spurs one day?
Yes, yes. No,
Really?
it's no, it's. I think when I left the Spurs was the biggest mistake of my life. I said that before, and I
Yeah.
think I need to finish. I think I need to finish something at Tottenham. I think I need to come back to finish what I started, and my dream is to come back and to be a coach at Tottenham, and I will go for it. I'm so passionate to do that, and I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to go and to try. And what I'm doing now, it's learning from a lot of coaches. I was with De Zerbi at Brighton. He was my best coach that I had in my career. So I'm now learning. I'm finished my UEFA B, and I want to be on the game. So I'm so passionate to do that, and is my goal is to be at Tottenham. Is not to be I don't know, like Real Madrid, Barcelona. No, my dream is to coach, to be at Tottenham. This is will be my dream, to be back, and to see myself, and to see that I'm helping Spurs to do something,
It's amazing. Very best of luck with that. Sandro, when you speak about managers, of course, when Harry Redknapp left, how did you feel when AVB came in, and how did you get on with him?
Yeah, in that period was a big change for us, because Harry Knapp was like old school,
Yeah.
and André Villas-Boas was young, was another mentality and another way of thinking the game. And but I was happy because he couldn't speak Portuguese. He gave me confidence as well, and it's shame because we didn't uh, we didn't qualify for the Champions League in that year, and I think was difficult for him. And was the year that I suffered my biggest injury. But for me, was I was very happy, and I think Villas-Boas helped me to improve as well. To be fair, my best moment in Tottenham was with AVB. Was that year 2000, 2012, 2013 with Dembele, me and Dembele in the middle.
Yeah.
And yes, shame that the injury on that moment it stopped me, but that was my year.
Sandro, a lot of ex-players say that Moussa Dembele was the best player that they played alongside. I know there are so many great players that you played alongside at Spurs, but how good was he, in your opinion?
I said that in the interview last month ago. To compare Modric with Dembele, it's Modric. He's more intelligent. Modric is more intelligent. Modric is more affect you more in the assist with goals. Dembele, it's a like strong player. Dembele use his body. Dembele is like a machine. He goes for it. Nobody can take the ball from him. But I think Dembele could do more. With his ability. He could do more. And Modric, it's small, is no strong, but his mind was another level, and he affects you more with those forward passes, those assists, and I think Modric reached what he's reached in football just because of his intelligence. He reads the game, because to compare like this, I would say Dembele it's a better player, but I put Modric in top of him just because of the how can I say the
intelligence.
The intelligence, of Modric is another level.
Sandro, you said a couple of times before the best player that you've ever played alongside at Tottenham is Gareth Bale. What was that like to see that progression of being a young player turning into a world-class player in just those few years?
Oh man, yeah. I will say to you my first training when I had to mark Bale. I have to say this is impossible. He was another step. He is another level. And I was so happy. Just to watch him in training, because you don't see, guys. We train every day. You see just the games, but we are there every day, and we can see the player that was turning like, wow, this guy can do anything. I always say to my friend, because in that period everybody starts to speak about Neymar, and I speak about Bale, and for my friends from Brazil, and I say, guys, one guy is coming. His name is Gareth Bale, and that guy is machine. That guy will be Ballon d'Or. He will be the best player in the year very soon. And well, injuries, man, injuries can destroy your career. And with Bale, he could do more. I still think if he don't get injuries, he will be like a player of the year. Very, very easy, because if you see that year here, 2012, with Tottenham, he scored like every game, assists, anything. Fast, he can shoot, he can header, he can dribble. It's wow, he was top, and a top guy as well, and a top friend. I love Bale.
Sandro, you mentioned about your own personal injuries. I also wanted to ask you about what it was like playing under Tim Sherwood, because in April 2014, you tweeted, just to let you know that I'm not injured, hope that we can win the game today. And Tim Sherwood come out and said he is not selected because I don't think he's good enough to be in the squad at the moment. How did you feel at that time? And did you get in trouble by the club and Sherwood by tweeting that?
Oh man, don't remember that. Don't remember.
Okay. What was it like playing under Sherwood? Did you enjoy that time or not?
Yeah, but I'm joking. I can't speak about that because a lot of fans doesn't know what's happened on that day. I just tweeted that because I was receiving a lot of message from my fans, and I said to, I think I was in the changing room after my training session, and I was receiving a lot of message because was, I think, like 2 hours before the game, and I said no. I will say to my fans that I'm not injured, just that, and I said, guys, just to let you know that I'm not injured, and good luck. Come on, you Spurs, like I always said. And yes, after the game was easy. I think 4-0 for us. No, I think was against Fulham.
What I wanted to ask though, Sandro, with that, was that due to your injury issues, or was that a clash with Tim Sherwood that he didn't believe that you were good enough to be in his starting 11? What was it?
No, was to be fair, was just to say to my fans that I was not injured.
Yeah.
And after, because from the press conference, he get the to respond, and I think he said, I was angry with Tim Sherwood after he said Sandro is not good enough to play. I was just, and after that I was mad.
Yeah,
I was mad. After that, I wait in the morning to speak with him another day, and I just said to him, Tim, I think you couldn't tell me first that I'm not good enough, because you didn't say nothing to me.
Yeah.
And you said through the media, I think is not good. You because I don't know what I should improve, what I can do, because you didn't say nothing to me. And if you said, Sandro, I'm not picking you to the game just because you think you're not in the level, and I said, I don't agree, but tell me in which aspect I have to improve. Tell me and help me. And he was bad, and he was, no, you start this first. And I say, when I'm good enough, you pick me, and I will train the same way that I always training with my 100%. And next game, I was in the game.
How do you feel though, Sandro, that some managers do call players out publicly rather than having that conversation with them behind closed doors? Because really, that's how it's meant to be, isn't it?
Chris, that's why I want to be a coach, because I think it's easier. It's easier.
Yeah.
How you gonna talk with the media?
Yeah.
To say about your player that you didn't speak with your player? So I knew from the media that I was not good enough in the newspaper. Nah, this is mad. This is not supposed to be like that. You have to say to your player, like, Sandro, let's improve that. I think you are you need to improve on heading the ball. You need to your speed. You are slow. Let's work on that, and I will be here helping you. And when you be on your level, I pick you, no problem. Because for me, Chris, I think it's honest. I need to be honest. I need to be honest with my players, with the staff, with everybody. And I think it's easy for you to be honest. Nobody will tell you, oh, why you did that. No, I did that because you know first. And I know, you know. So let's work on that. Let's improve together.
When you look back at your career, particularly at Spurs, what would you say your main strength was and your weakness?
My strength was like taking the ball away from the players. Like my love, my passion. I see football now, and sometimes I miss some guys to put the heart in the foot. Sometimes I did mistake doing that, but I love to see one guy like putting everything, to in the pitch, and I think my strength was like being there, like running until the end, tackles everywhere, and was that. And I feel that the guys was the opposite, respect me on that. Some midfielder was scared when I was in the field, and I was happy. I was happy with that. And my weakness was when I always finish the game very tired. When arrived at like 18-5, I was the coach needs to take me off, and I always try to improve that. But like I said, I give everything, and I give everything even in the training. So I couldn't manage my power. I was too much even in the training, and I said, Sandro, come on, man, easy. But if I see the ball, I go. It's like a dog, like let's play. And I think I should manage myself better.
Well, Sandro, I think I speak on behalf of every Tottenham fan to say that we truly thank you for your, time at Tottenham, and you gave absolutely 100% every single time you put that Spurs shirt on, and wore your heart on your sleeve. So we thank you for that. Talk to me about playing Champions League football for Tottenham, because when the AC Milan game, particularly, both legs, you got man of the match in one of them. What was it like playing against Zlatan there? The picture that we've got on screen, and that Champions League music to a player. What's that like, hearing that and playing in that competition?
That game was my first game on a Champions League, and I remember everything when we came to the San Siro. I never saw a stadium like that, so big, and was raining. We was doing warm up. Was like playing one song that I love, that is "Child of Mine," Guns N' Roses, and was very loud. And I was looking my friends, looking the rain, the raining, and I said, "What a perfect day! What a perfect match for me to show my power." And then it starts the game, and I was playing against Zlatan, like against Sidorf, like Gattuso, and I said, "Wow!" And against Robinho, Pato, and I say, "Man, this is perfect." And that game we won 1-0, and I did a interception in the ball, pass to Modric, I think. Modric passed to Aaron Lennon. Aaron Lennon cross, and Peter Crouch scored, and I said, "Wow, this is really happened, guys! Wow!" And we won, and when we get the another game at home, Beta was the man of the match, and I think that game was my best game ever. That game, wow! I still remember. I still remember the. I was everywhere. I was so concentrated to do. We need to win that game. I need to be close to my defenders. I need to clean the middle. I need to do everything, man, because we're gonna beat them. And wow, when the referee blows the whistle in the end, wow, what a moment! What a the stadium, White Hart Lane, just with the flags. Ah, man, I want to watch that game again.
Incredible. You obviously go and see Spurs now at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. When you talk about moments like that at White Hart Lane, how do you compare the stadiums? What one do you prefer?
It's difficult. It's difficult for me to say what I prefer, because football, you need to move on. You need to improve, and that stadium for Tottenham, it's massive thing, and I think Tottenham deserve. Tottenham is big. I always said Tottenham is big, and I want to see Tottenham there, and to build that stadium. We have a great facility, training center. So we need to improve. And now I think it's showing the boys, showing the players that, come on, guys, we are here for you. We give you the best facility, contracts, top stadium, top league. Come on, now it's time for you to give the fans, to give the present, to give everybody what we are waiting, is the trophy. And I think I can't compare, because White Hart Lane was like beautiful, was a heart of Tottenham, and but I think we need to improve. We need to be on the top, and now with this stadium, the stadium is it's incredible. It's always, when I go to see the game, I always look around and I say, "Wow, what is it? What is it?
Yeah.
How beautiful! How beautiful is that?" And we need to be proud of that. We need to be proud of that.
Sandro, one thing I've always wanted to ask you, you have scored 3 goals for Spurs in your career against Chelsea, Fulham and Manchester United. Every single one of those goals was outside the box. It was long range and it was a fantastic
Yeah,
goal. Why didn't you shoot
yeah.
more?
uh, Now now when I look the games, I miss the midfielders to shoot from long distance. I always try. I scored this three, but I always was trying to shoot. And when I get opportunity to shoot, but man, I got the four on my front. If I shot too many times, he was mad. He was Sandro, what? You shot more than me. Come on, give me the ball.
Wow.
Was not easy to take the opportunity to shot in front of like Van der Vaart, in front of the four, and sometimes you have to say, "Oh, guys, sorry."
From all of those great players that you played with at Tottenham, who do you keep in touch with nowadays?
I always, because I always around now. Ledley King, I always can see him in the stadium. Dawson, uh, Gareth Bale, I saw him in the stadium as well.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
what a nice hug, my Chris. What a nice hug.
But you are a hugger.
Aaron Leno, sometimes we speak in Instagram. Gomez, we speak. Defoe, I speak with Defoe sometimes. Yeah, I to be fair, I speak more with them that I speak with my old friends in Brazil.
Yeah.
I speak more with the ex Tottenham players that I speak. It's incredible.
Sandro, talking about your favourite away ground. What's your favourite away ground, and what's the places that you hated going to? And I know that you played in the Championship with QPR, so there must be a fair few that you didn't like going to. What were the ones you didn't like, and what were the ones that you did like going to?
I didn't like to go in my moment. I didn't want to go to play against City over there. It was always hard to play over there against City. Oh man, and we had a we have a we get beat like 6-0 one time. You remember that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't like to go there to be fair. But not from the atmosphere of the stadium. It's more from the team as well, because they was in top moments. And but the atmosphere to play against, I think the atmosphere to play against Liverpool, it's always they give always a good atmosphere for the team, and I think Liverpool got. But the best atmosphere it's at Tottenham.
Of course. Sandro, I wanted to ask you about what it's like playing in a London derby, particularly Arsenal and Chelsea. Did you ever feel different as a player? You know, was it different to you? You know, waking up that day, you know, having the team meetings, having the team talks with the managers and the players next to you. Did it feel different in any way playing against Arsenal, Chelsea?
Yeah. It's more. I will be fair. I will be honest. I feel more against Arsenal. I feel more that against Arsenal was always like I knew that. Wow, we can't do mistakes. We have to be very focused, because it's those games that kill your confidence. If you do some mistake against Arsenal, will kill your confidence, and we don't want that. We want to keep playing well, and to win against Arsenal, it's a plus. It's like we win against them, so let's go. Let's keep that fire. And I felt I felt waking up, talking with the friends. I felt like, come on, boys, that is the day. Come on, boys, yeah. We need to be very organized, very close to each other. Let's go. Even the talk between the friends. We are more like, come on, boys. I need you, huh? Come on, I need you, yeah. Come on. And
Yeah,
yes, yes, it's
Sandro,
different.
you,
London Derby is different. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
oh, it's very different for the fans as well. We're certainly up for it every single time. You said earlier, and you've said many times, your biggest regret is leaving Tottenham. Why did you leave?
Yeah. Stupid. I was stupid because I want to go. I think that year because I fight a little bit with Tim Sherwood and I said maybe will be good for me and for Tottenham if I leave. And what a mistake because you guys know me very well. And when I went to another teams, just for the guys to understand me, to know myself, because when I moved to QPR, like some coaches and the physio, the medical staff, they don't know me. Sometimes they think, oh, Sandro doesn't want to train. In Tottenham, the boys know me very well. I always want to train. They in Tottenham they always say, Sandro, please, no, don't train today. Don't train today. Rest. They say, no. I need to train. I need to train. And you to go another place, uh, you lose time just for the other person to understand you, you know. And sometime I was in the position that I said, oh, I I I cannot train today, but they said, no, this guy, no, he needs to train. And that's why I get so many injuries because they don't treat me well, you know. They don't understand me. So in Tottenham, I know everyone. Everybody knows me, even the fans. And it's about that connection.
Yeah,
I think, and I speak for all the players. If you have a connection with the one club, you need to stay. You need to you need to enjoy that because it's not easy when you love someone, when you feel good with someone, you know. It's like a relationship. If you are in love with someone, you need to try to make this relationship uh, uh, for long period, you know, for more. If in football, it's crazy because when you change, uh, you you start to change. You lose yourself. You say, "Who is Sandro now?" It's and but now I got my experience. For me, it was good because I want to be a coach now, and I had a lot here just because moving country, moving uh, language, different mentality, different philosophy of playing. And I think to be a manager now was good for me to leave because I got a lot of experience. But as a player, what a mistake. But we do mistake in life, and
Sandro, I wanted to ask you about Harry Kane because, of course, you played in the same team as Harry Kane. Kane obviously left the football club in the summer for Bayern Munich. Could you tell early on that he was going to be the superstar that he is now?
no, no. But I can tell you that he was hungry. He was hungry. He deserved that. He deserved that because he was there. He was like, Sandro, let's go. Training very well against me. Come on. After the training session, he was there, finishing, improving. He was the perfect guy, perfect guy, perfect player, wants to improve. But to see in that level, it's difficult. It's difficult to think, oh, this young guy will achieve that level. No, I think no one, because is one the best striker in the world. So it's difficult to think this young guy here with us in 5 years, he will be the best striker in the world. One of the best strikers in the world is it's difficult.
Were you surprised that he left?
Yes, yes. I wanted so much for him to stay because the same thing with me. When I left Spurs, I felt that.
Yeah.
And but well, he deserved, because he gave us a lot of good memories. If he wants to go, he deserves, and I think in the future he will be back, and to give us something as well. But I prefer if he was there.
Sandro, another player that you've played alongside, and that's Lucas Moura. Where were you and what were you doing when Lucas Moura scored the hat-trick against Ajax? And did you message him after that game?
No, but I want to tell you before, because when Lucas was in talk with Tottenham, he called me and said, Sandro, tell me about Tottenham. And I said, man, just go. You're going to love it. You're going to love it.
I love that. I
You're
love
gonna,
that.
you just go. It's what a club. You're gonna love it, man, because the fun is amazing. The facility is amazing. It's it's a top club, and you're gonna love it, man. Go. And he said he went, and I was very happy because he was a friend of mine. And in that moment, I was in Italy. I was playing for Genoa, and I was with I think what was me and my, I don't know, my kid was my wife was with my kid, and I was watching kid, blah blah blah, and I was like, wow, I couldn't believe, to be fair. Wow, again, wow, what a game, what a game. He
Can I
deserved
ask
that.
you? Can I ask you? Were you surprised that Lucas Moura didn't start the Champions League final? Was that right decision, in your opinion, to start Harry Kane?
No, I think it was, for me, it was unfair. For me, it was unfair. Uh, and I was with this on my heart. Why? I don't understand why. Because Luca was on fire. Lucas gave everything. But well, I'm not in the changing room. I don't know nothing. We 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 are good to speak about something, but we don't know nothing, because
Yeah.
who is in the changing room that knows? I don't know if Pochettino was. I don't know Harry Kane. I don't know. But for me, as a fan, I said I was in shock when I didn't see Lucas on the team. But well, if Tottenham wants the final, nobody will speak about that. It's football.
Yeah.
You know.
Sandro, what has it been like for you since retiring? Because I know last year I was at the game. You played in the Legends game here with a lot of your old teammates. How was it meeting up with a lot of those, and what's it been like retiring?
Oh man, I will speak about this moment. Uh, it's. I think we need to do more of that because it's so good for us, you know. Because we
Yeah,
are retired and we see we play with Tottenham shirt that is top. That is it's nice, and to see the old friends. Wow, it's wow. It's we should stay more like go to hotel together to enjoy more the moment because we just stay there like hours together and after we go this way another go that way but in that game was great, the fun was there as well. Harry Redknapp, we in the changing room someone starts to speak another one some stories, great man. And to be retiring to I'm enjoying, I'm so happy. Some players said I don't like stopping football because blah, blah, blah. I love football but I need to stop because I wasn't enjoying playing. I wasn't enjoying playing because all of pain situations, small clubs. I was no. I want to learn uh, to be a coach because a footballer. I need to stop. But now I'm enjoying. I'm here in London. I go. I see football, and now I need to get a team. I need to work to start work.
I'll ask you about that in a second, but I just want to talk to you about haircuts because you had a number of wild and wacky haircuts during your time at Tottenham.
Yeah.
Talk me through these.
Way. I, I was crazy, man. I was crazy. Ah, I I enj- I enjoy my time. I was single. I was just enjoying. Today I will do that. Another day I like to change styles. So I think it was fun.
Sandro, I know you like to have fun in the changing room as well, particularly with teammates with pranks and jokes. I think this was on your birthday, but what was the wildest and funniest jokes and pranks that were played inside the changing rooms during at Tottenham?
uh,
Or can't
I
you tell
think
us?
if you remember the scary thing, scary that Tottenham did with us in the Halloween
Yeah,
when the was Skywalker put the wow one scary that one was so funny because I didn't expect that, you know. They lied to us. They said, Sandro, speak something in the camera, and yes, and I was there in the camera, blah blah blah, and all of a sudden, and
very good.
those those um, stories. No, in the changing room, I always like to dance. I always like to fight with some guys. You remember the video that I was uh, doing my karate
Yeah,
kick, and I always like um, to be happy to do funny things for the atmosphere. You know, you need
yeah.
to be happy. and I love football. I love being there. You need to be happy. You need to do jokes. And
Well, of course, I've seen you singing and playing the guitar. When did that start? Because during your time at Spurs, you used to play the guitar a lot in the training ground. What did the other players make of that?
uh, uh, we my guitar was in Tottenham changing room. It was always there, and if we are in a bad moment, I say, guys, come on, let's sing, let's turn the situation, man. Come on, let's. And the
Was the
guys
guitar at
enjoy.
Man City away then?
No, 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 no. I wish because in that day we was like, no, in that day we don't we don't sing because we to sing you need to feel, you need to be in a good mood.
Yeah.
And yes, and I was trying to give the boys something to laugh, to enjoy.
Sandro, you're still very young. You turn 35 in March next month. So what
Yeah,
is next for you? You talk about coaching and you talk about wanting to go into management.
yeah.
You talk about working with Roberto De Zerbi, which must have been a fantastic experience, by the way, because he's a manager that I really admire, the type of football that Brighton play and have done in recent seasons. Is there an opportunity for you to join his coaching team in the Premier League?
Uh, I don't think so. I don't think so. I love him. He's a top guy because I asked him to join to learn from him, and he said, Sandro, come every day, come wherever you want, stay with me. I couldn't still be there now, but not working for him because he got his staff and the top staff as well, top
Yeah.
guys. But for me, I want to start, Chris. I want to start under 15 or with a staff of one coach in the good level. I just want to start because I think I need to learn more in the pitch now because I analyze the games, the training, and now I want to be involved. I want to be working, and yes, we will come. We will come, and I don't want to rush, and I got time. I'm young, and if the job doesn't come, I it's time for me to keep learning.
Sandro, of course, we spoke on camera about this season at the very start of the season. I think we'd only played a couple of games at that point. What have you made of Spurs so far this season under Ange Postecoglou? Because a lot of people doubted the manager in the summer. We've played some super entertaining stuff. Postecoglou's had a lot of problems on and off the pitch, particularly with injury, suspensions, and various other issues. What have you made of Tottenham so far?
I think for me, it's for Ange. What Ange is doing, it's massive. It's massive for us. It's for me. I think it's massive change between uh, uh, the the Conte and now
Yeah,
with Ange, and it's his first year. It's just the start. Is uh, I think we need to give him time. He's I don't know how is him in the training. I want to know that. I want to learn from him as well. But he seems like a very good guy, very uh, a good coach that give you confidence. To play in that style, you have to have confidence. Otherwise, you don't play like that. So it's just the beginning, and we have to learn, to keep learning from him, and to achieve what we want in the future, because he's the right man for me. He's the right man. He's even the way he talks. He seems for me a top human being, top guy, top person, and I want to learn from him as well. I want to, because wow, to change Tottenham in that way, it's I want to see how or what he does in the training, because he's excited, because if you see, we get a lot of injuries, and we are still nearly in the top four, and we now Massimo Madison is back, Van der Ven is back, but Sonny is away. It's a difficult time, after the injury. Now few players is coming back from the tournament in I want to see the team, everybody in, because and I think this year we're gonna fight for the top four. I think we have to be in the top four. For me, will be a good top four this season. Next season, a little bit more. And with this coach, we gonna improve a lot year by year, and we have to give him time, because if you look top managers like Klopp, Liverpool give Klopp time, and now I think Ange needs to have time to understand. Now he got a chance to work with everyone fit, and I think now we're gonna go up in the. It's always difficult in the Premier League. You see the game yesterday. It's always difficult, but we have to think. We have to say thanks that I have this coach, because he's the right coach.
Sandro, of course, during your 4 seasons at Spurs, we always finished in the top 6. Of course, we came very close to winning the Champions League, went to the final under Maurizio Pochettino. Pochettino, then Jose Mourinho, Nuno Espirito Santo, and of course Antonio Conte, and now Ange Postecoglou's in. And now, obviously, you mentioned during this podcast that we haven't won a trophy in so long, since 2008. Do you think Ange Postecoglou is finally the man to deliver a trophy at Tottenham?
Yes, 100%. For you to win trophy, you have to play. You have to play attacking football, and he got that. He will develop. He will do whatever he needs to win. For me, that is my opinion.
What have you made of the transfer business that Tottenham have done? Because I think a lot of fans in recent seasons have said just go out and spend the money, spend big, back the managers. But of course, now with financial fair play, it's not just that easy, is it, of going out and spending big money? And we've seen also that the likes of Tanguy Ndombele, our record signing, hasn't worked out, and then he's had multiple loans. So it's about clever recruitment. And I feel, as a Spurs fan, I think a lot of people feel like this, is that the windows so far under Ange, the 2 windows, have been very clever windows with great signings.
Yes, I agree. I completely agree. Because even now, who got players in January?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And we got what we need. We got specifically. We got Vina. Vina is doing already impact for us, in my opinion.
Yeah.
In against against the game that he did assist was against
Manchester United on his debut.
Brentford.
Brentford, yeah.
Brentford. In the second, in the first half, he was not doing good, but in second half, in 10 minutes, he turned the game. He was there running. He got speed, and I think was great to bring him. It was very clever from Tottenham. And like you said, now you need to spend very focus, very
wisely.
Otherwise, you're gonna be banned. You're gonna have to be smart. But Tottenham is doing a great work. The director, the Italian director, Parisic, is not just tell what is going on now, but even the last transfers, it's great. Like Bentancur, Kulusevski, Romero. I think we are in the good way. We are in the good way.
It's all being set up for the future when you take over. Sandro, last question for you. I just wanted to ask you about your fellow countryman, Richarlison, because in his last 8 Premier League games, 9 goals now. What have you made of Richarlison this season? And do you think that Ange Postecoglou can get that little bit more out of him? And also, the people of Brazil, of course, he scored that wonderful goal in the World Cup. What are they making of Richarlison right now?
Look at my face. Look at my face. I'm so happy because all the fans. I received a lot of messages when Richarlison wasn't scoring, and they said, "Oh, Sandro, come on, Richie," and I said, "Guys, give him time, guys. He needs time. He will play. He's a good player. He's a top player, and I think we need to give him love, and he will play. He will play, and I didn't know about the injury. I didn't know that, and I just knew the mental.
Yeah.
He wasn't happy, and when one person, not a player, one person is not happy, something it's not going well. You feel frustration. You cannot give your best, and but I knew the season is so long, so sometimes you're gonna play good, sometimes you're gonna play bad, and you just need to concentrate what you're doing, like Richarlison said. Now I will fix, I will resolve what I have to resolve, even with the injury. When he was playing with pain, he said, I wasn't happy because I always was playing with pain, and we are when you are playing with pain, it's you can give just 16%. So and I always said, if you see my interviews, I always said, guys, it's he needs to time as well, because to replace Harry Kane, it's no easy, guys. Come on. So give him time. And now I was so happy yesterday. Of course, we get the draw, but Richarlison scored again, and he needs to enjoy that moment, because he deserved, because he was suffering in the beginning. We couldn't see because he wasn't happy. And in Brazil, was saying as well, because he wasn't scoring goals at Tottenham. How can he go to national team? So the media press, they are strong in Brazil. So if you coach one striker that is not scoring goals, it's hard. But now he will be involved again, and the most important thing is he's scoring at Tottenham and he's happy, and he will continue to do that because he's a top guy. And I always said also, because he gave everything. He tried, he tried to run. He's there with his heart as well, and I like that.
Sandro, very last question for you. Where do you think Spurs will finish in the league table at the end of the season?
I think we're gonna finish in top 4, and we have to be happy with that for this moment. And like I said to you, the future it's coming, and we are getting strong. Even we have to be happy just because Ange is in control now, and he will. He's a clever coach, and he will do everything for Tottenham to win trophy, to start to win, because he's a winner. You can see he's a winner. So sometimes we don't need to panic, guys. In football, we don't need to panic. We need to see if we are going in the right way. This is most important. And now we are going in the right way. So don't panic. Because when we start to lose, no. But guys, listen, you can see that. Come on, please, be smart.
I completely agree. The future's bright for the fans, and it's bright for you taking over as Spurs manager in a number of years' time. Sandro, thank you so much for being such a fantastic guest. It's an absolute pleasure having you on here. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope that I can get you back on another day very soon.
Pleasure to speak with you, and come on, you Spurs. I love you guys. Thank you for your love with me. Come on.
Sandro, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium very soon. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for listening. And until next time, come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs. Take care.